Hello everyone, Suntan2, and welcome to another Forge 114 4 mod overview, this time on AirHop, a mod that allows you to use an enchantment to pretty much get across to certain gaps or just add more ability to jump. It's related to the double jump mod from a while ago. And yeah, as far as I know, depending on what armour you apply it to, obviously, will determine how many air hops you have. So you can apply it to any of the 4 armour pieces. You can see obviously it's applied to the leggings there in the showcasing of it. But yeah, so we'll try a few and see what happens. There's 3 different enchantments, 1, 2, and 3. We've applied them to the legs just to keep along with the showcase, so you can see 2 there. 1, 2. I'll try a bit again. Nope. With number 2, we've got 3, and with the highest, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You can obviously add more if you want with any of these, so I'm just going to do that real quick. I don't want to stack that. There we go. And I'm pretty sure if you stack them, it gives you more options for air hopping attempts. So you can see a fair amount there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah. Other than that though, besides demonstrating it and that of how far we can actually go with each of them, there's a bunch of configs obviously. There's the exhaustion multiplier per air compared to normal jumps. So obviously in that if you use this often, you can obviously gauge whether or not you want it to be a quick exhaustion period or a longer exhaustion period between each jump. Other than that, the amount of food the player needs to surpass in case the hunger config is on, which obviously blocks the enchantment from functioning when the player is too hungry. So if you want a, not exactly a punishment, but a reason to make it more worthwhile or balance it, you can do that. Obviously, food threshold range. You can summon a cloud puff, so pretty much if you just want some visual feedback of particles, like you can see in the screenshot there. Other than that, when wearing an elytra, whether or not it sort of works or not alongside it, it sort of details on the page that I'm pretty sure you can use it alongside it. It's just that, let's see, where is it? When wearing an elytra, the enchantment doesn't apply when you're flying, so you can take off normally from ground and quickly gain some height by jumping without the use of any firework rockets and much other bits and pieces here. So you can invert that if you want. Sort of went over the hunger one already, and resetting the full distance on any air hop, otherwise each one will decrease. So if you want to reset the full distance, you can do that if you want. But we'll just see with each enchantment what we get. I'm pretty sure by default you can only access it with a enchantment table. It does say about it being for treasure, but obviously I didn't find that config anywhere, unless it's just supposed to be a thing that's available. I'm not sure what structures it applies to, but I'd say go for an enchantment table typically to try and get it. I don't know exactly what levels though it's required to get access to it. So we've got the 1 here. Obviously we'd still need feather falling or something to work alongside it. So we go with this short distance. So fair amount there, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Oops. And obviously if I go with all of these, I'll be able to go further distance, so or sort of assist myself up, I guess. We'll probably go into F5 to better demonstrate though. So, not exactly the safest landing, but if you wanted to, you could, I guess. And, yeah. Other than that, though, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.